Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on live stream music. Thank you for stopping by. Well, coming again today, you're very, very welcome. How great to see everybody here. I trust you enjoyed my last video on the band Heaven 17. Had a lot to do with Tina Turner's resurgence as a megastar in the early 1980s. I do this on Temptation. We looked at that very thing, realising it actually is a thing and what we do about it. So trust you found that one encouraging. Well, we're continuing in this late 1970s, early 1980s synth-pop genre, Sheffield 1977. It was Martin Way and Ian Marsh. Now, we've already had a look at these two because they were part of the last band, Heaven 17. Together with Phil Oakey and Adrian Wright, they got together and formed the band Human League. Now, Human League are absolutely massive, very, very influential in many, many ways. Regarded the first superstars in the synth-pop genre. I'm going to get onto some of these songs that everyone just knows. They originally got the start as a band called The Future, and certainly that was what it was all about. Known for live performances. It was in 1979 that Virgin Records signed, would later be called Human League. But success was elusive, and I think it got to Martin and Ian in particular and thought, well, we might go off and try something new. So they went off to form Heaven 17. Now, this left Phil Oakey and Adrian Wright in a bit of a bind because Virgin were thinking, hey, you guys weren't as successful as we thought you were going to be. You do us some money. So what are you going to do about it? Well, you need to do something quickly or else we don't know what we're going to do. And so Phil Oakey, faced with this sudden exposure to financial ruin, potentially said, well, I've got to do something. So he went on the war hunt, literally, for new band members, and he discovered Joanne Catherall and Susan Ann Sully in a nightclub, and these two were best of friends, and he got these two together to be an integral part of Human League, and they well and truly have been part of the band ever since. In 1981, out came the Sound of the Crowd. I've got a studio clip of that one before. This one got to number 12 in the charts, so very, very significant in the scheme of things. Human League was starting to get noticed. 1981, also we've got Love Action, I Believe in Love, official clip on that one. Absolutely, what is not to believe in about love? Love is patient and kind. What more do we honestly need than that? So let's just get that in there at the start and let love do what it needs to do. And so Human League were really starting to get noticed at this point, and Virgin was starting to relax just that little bit at this point. In fact, the first two albums started to sell, that Reproduction and Travelogue. They kind of started to sell and to chart. So things were on the up and up for Human League. Now, 1981 also, very, very busy year for these guys. Out came the album Dare. Now, this changed the world. This is regarded one of the best pop albums of all time, certainly in the top 50. And a very, very significant album for Human League. This sold 1.5 million copies worldwide, so very, very significant. This is the album through which I met Human League. Songs like, first of all, The Lebanon. Got an official clip of that one before. The great thing about Human League is they weren't scared to have some guitar in there as well. There's some really nice guitar work happening in The Lebanon that's all about the Lebanon civil war that was happening around that time. Who would have thought that synth pop could make political statements? Absolutely. And so we've got The Lebanon. But you can't talk about Human League and not talk about the song Don't You Want Me Baby. Got official and live clip of this one below. Don't You Want Me Now. And, you know, this concept of relationships, fire in relationships, just call it that, fire, passion, really, really wanting somebody, it's just there and that, you know, it's a very, very insignificant, integral part of what relationships are, that passion, that desire. We really crave the other person. We crave their body, mind, and soul. We want to just be with them completely. This one thing is a beautiful thing. It obviously doesn't just start in the bedroom. It starts when you first see each other. You know, you may not have seen each other for a while, and you had that initial hug, and that initial hug stays for a bit longer than a hug normally does. You're just really, really enjoying that closeness with somebody. You know, have the arms of the girl you love around you is an absolutely beautiful thing, and to be able to put your arms around someone you love, pretty amazing as well. Don't you want me, baby? We don't ever want to get a question like that one asked you. We want them all the time, don't we? We want them all the time, and we've got to show in so many ways, not just through, you know, the act of intimacy itself, but also in the right things that we do, the things that we say, the little acts of kindness that we do. All the things that we do all come to showing how much you want that person. Not just want them sexually, but want them in your life. You want them. We talk about needs and wants, don't we? You know, we talk, what is a need? Well, oxygen is a need. Water is a need. Food is a need. What is a want? You know, we walk down a confectionery aisle and we grab a chocolate bar. That's a want. Well, I believe relationships are a bit of a combination of want and need, but we're not talking about a want just like a passing thing. We're talking about a deep down burning desire of absolute want. You know, like the life just really looks forward to those moments. And it's beautiful to know that that other person feels the same way about you, and they just want to be with you as well. It's a great thing to want. It's another thing to be wanted. But where does it start? It's all the time. Everything that we do has got an element of want to it. The way that we talk to each other, the way that we show kindness to each other, the little gestures of love that we do, they all express how much you want them in your life. It's always got to be there, guys. It really does. How can we, in fact, I've noticed on Facebook lately, there's been a few, it's funny how you get to these little things on Facebook. Remember Facebook? You know, these little things about how you show someone how you want them. And I think to actually, you can say it, but you can show it, absolutely. So don't you want me, baby? Absolutely. We want each other, don't we? Because it's the best feeling in the world. To want someone and to be wanted. I've got a visual and live version of Don't You Want Me, Baby below. At Fascination EP in 1983, keep feeling that fascination, keep feeling that want feeling. We've got a live version of that one below. And all strictly speaking, not Human League, but certainly Phil Oakey when he teamed up with Giorgio Moroder in 1984. The movie, this quirky little romantic comedy about a girl, a guy on a computer. Now, I did look at the movie Electric Dreams a little while ago because this movie has a bit of a fondness in my heart as well. But I thought, let's get a live version of Human League doing together in Electric Dreams. The stage is pretty cool. I love how everything just kind of goes down. Obviously, keyboards, you can't really move around much as a keyboard player or as a drummer, but you can actually, you know, still make a really good show by how you do your staging. It's great to see the two girls here to do. Girls, we've got Joanne and Susan here as well. And obviously Phil Oakey singing at the front, what was a absolutely mega hit for him and Giorgio. And good to see Human League covering this song ever since. It's kind of a song that you want to hear if you go to Human League concert. So between 1979 and 2011, 9 studio albums, 1 live album, 13 compilation albums, 6 video albums, 21 music videos, 6 EPs, 29 singles, estimated to have sold around 20 million albums. So for a synth-pop band, as I said, the first superstar of synth-pop, very significant in the scheme of things and real pioneers in this whole what can we do with keyboards thing. And so, and they've also won a Brit Award for Outstanding New Act and a Q Award. So they have been well regarded by the industry and just kind of have a bit of a nice place in people's hearts, certainly through that song, Don't You Want Me, Baby, from the 1981. It's great to give all bands a bit of a go, and Human League certainly have paved their way in their reasonably big part of the world. These guys have been part of, and to give them some tribute. So if any of the Human League team are watching, well done guys for what you brought to this world. Absolutely amazing. So the links to those 8 clips are in the description below, and I've also included my last video from Heaven 17. Just to kind of round out the English new wave second invasion synth pop bands that I've been looking at lately, all kind of a little bit related as well. So we're going to get back to, so the 8 clips are in the description below, yeah, and again, Heaven 17 from last time. So if you come back for another one, or this is your first time to Life Reflections to Music, how great to see everybody here. Next time, we're going to get back to the Jays, I think. We're going to get back to Ian Anderson, a band I saw a little while ago too, and they were absolutely amazing, Jethro Tull. So until then, I'll catch you around. Bye for now.